may have been wronged through a data breach or defective product, but it's up to you to make it at least partially right in a class action settlement.
You know, Facebook, Verizon, Apple, and so many others all have to pay cash to you. WLWT News 5 Stephen Albritton explains how you could be leaving it on the table when the work may already be done for you.
It could come as a card like this in the mail or even an email, but a class action settlement may be sitting in your lap and you may have missed it. But how much work needs to be done and how can you make sure it's not a scam? We looked into how you can turn class action into cold cash and be safe doing it at the same time.
Easy cash could be waiting on you. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it. You've probably heard of a class action lawsuit. It's when a group of people file a lawsuit as a whole instead of as individuals and may get a big piece of money pie to split at the end. These lawsuits can take months to complete, and many times you may not even know it's happening until you've been notified well after the suit is filed or close to settled. Apple, while not admitting liability, paying out millions early in 2026 to Apple product users who had voice assistant Siri. With thousands joining that lawsuit, the payout came out to about $6.50 per device for this member of the suit who listed 5 devices. Facebook, in a consumer privacy suit, another $32. AT&T, involved with data security breach litigation, currently under court review before a decided payout. And let's go back to Apple. Just recently, it was announced the company will be shelling out $250 million over claims their iPhone 16 models and iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max models had features they actually didn't have at that time. That's 37 million devices in the U.S. eligible for up to $95, depending on how many people apply. So be on the lookout. You may have a shot at more cash.
And lesser-known companies aren't immune from this. Insert the case of Sotheby versus Evening Post. I used to work for a TV station from 2012 to 2016, formerly owned by Evening Post. Well, they were involved in a data breach in 2024, 8 years after I left. All of the previous employees and my data was all compromised. Side note, those security training videos you do at work about not clicking malicious links or replying to suspicious emails, pay attention, please. So let's talk more about the money. I received this postcard in the mail giving me 3 options for this settlement. Option A, if I could show that I had documented losses, I could get up to $3,000. Option B, if I could show I spent time fixing my compromised data, I could get $20 an hour up to $60. Or option C, the easiest, a one-time $40 cash payment. All I have to do is fill out an online form. Will it take a little extra time on my part? Yes, but who wouldn't want a few extra dollars coming their way?
ClassAction.org keeps a list of what's coming and what's settled, from credit card transactions to car companies, healthcare, skincare, even a suit involving volunteer coaches at NCAA institutions. And in my research, I found another class action suit that I'm eligible for, or I should say, was eligible for. I missed the deadline for a $100 payout by a couple of days for what else? Exposed data.
So you get notified. How do you make sure it's real? Search the name of the company and add the word lawsuit to see if an official website is already active. Or sites like ClassAction.org or Consumer-Action.org are both great resources. And remember, opting into a class action lawsuit will disqualify you from bringing your own lawsuit, so read the fine print. Stephen Albritton, WLWT News 5.